Okay, so let us proceed ahead with the group discussion, and let me tell you the topic which I am giving you today. There is a topic which was asked in GD in IOCL yesterday. So I've sent you some relevant content also to see. So let me tell you the topic name is stress management. So that is a generic topic, any dimension you can take, and any dimension you can discuss. Stress management is the topic. I give you 2 minutes. Let me type the name of topic here. Topic is stress management. Think of 2 minutes and then we start. Yeah. Okay, I think now we can start the discussion. So please proceed ahead.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Hamad Kidwai. So, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. My name is Hamad Kidwai. I'm glad to have this opportunity to start the discussion. The topic given to us for discussion is stress management. I think this is a very generic topic, and we should discuss about it in several dimensions, like talking about what is stress first of all, how it develops, causes of it, why is it harmful for us, and how to deal with it. I think we can relate it with the daily tasks that we are given to us, and inability to perform them will somehow cause us stress, whether physical or mental. I believe every one of us have a very good points to contribute. So now I open the house for discussion.
Good morning, friends. My name is Kundan Raj.
And I would like to add one point. And I would like to point here, like, as mentioned in some articles, stress is the accumulation of undesired problems happening to us, like in our the daily work or in any relationships. So all these elements will accumulate and create stress in our lives. And as I mentioned before, it has many relationships.
Hello, bro. Your voice is breaking.
Your voice is breaking.
Yeah.
Can't understand. Hello everyone. My name is Ajit Kumar. I want to start. मुझे लगता है कि कुछ पॉइंट है जिससे हमें स्ट्रेस मैनेजमेंट करना चाहिए, जैसे हेल्थी डाइट लेना चाहिए, अच्छी स्लीप होना चाहिए, इनफ स्लीप होना चाहिए, उसके बाद रेगुलर एक्सरसाइज करना चाहिए, उसके बाद हमें कोई अगर कोई काम हमें है, ऑफिशियल काम है, तो उसको ये नहीं कि इसी दिन मैंने लास्ट दिन का इंतजार करना चाहिए। एवरी डे हमें डिवाइडेड करके कुछ काम करना चाहिए जिससे हमें स्ट्रेस जनरेट नहीं हो। बेटर न्यूट्रिएंट्स लेना चाहिए, Yes.
Okay.
So,
Good
hello
morning,
friends,
friends.
myself
Good morning,
Nita.
friends.
Okay,
Yeah,
actually, okay, the point which I want to say is that obviously everyone faces stress nowadays. The reason for stress can be due to the multiple reasons, but ultimately we can divide stress into two forms. One is the internal stress and the external stress. External stress can be because of the environment. It can be because of if we lagging behind the problem solving skills, or if we are not able to plan properly according to our schedule, means we might be facing this external stress. Another form of stress is the internal stress, which occurs when we don't have a positive attitude, or we might be not feeling confident about ourselves, or we might be comparing with others, and we might be facing this internal stress. So in order to the solution for the internal stress is as like what we discussed earlier, is to have healthy food, to get enough food, enough sleep, and also to do meditation and yoga as a regular exercise, so that we can come out of this internal stress.
Okay, friends. Good morning to you all. My name is Kundan Raj. Friends, as we all are aware that our ZD topic is stress management, and stress is a common phenomena that it comes in our daily to daily lives. And friends, in my points of view, this is also two types of generally stresses. One is physically, and another one is mentally. Friends, physically pressure it comes. I think that it may be our not our healthy diet, and not I think so get up not I am getting up early in the mornings, and also we are not taking regular exercises. Due to that, we can also stressed physically. So for rehabilitating this, we can also conclude in our day-to-day life phenomena, and we can reduce. And for mentally, friends, we can, if you are mentally stressed, like our work pressures or our any work office pressures, then for that reducing, we can use our music listening so that we can mitigate it, and for watching comedies like and enjoying nature. And if we live more socials, then we also concerned with more peoples, and will relieve our stresses, and we will work on the more our work, focus on work.
Yes, I would like
Now
to
I
agree to your point. If we
Yeah,
go
yeah,
for
yeah.
long hours of work, we need to have
Yeah,
certain activity which can do, like hobbies we do. We follow
yeah,
those
yeah,
hobbies in order to release stress. And
yeah,
also we
exactly.
can do meditation as well.
Yeah,
Actually, we can
Or
Hello friends, my name is
categorize the
Mohammed. I
stress in two
agree with all
parts.
of our friends' points what they have discussed.
We
And
can
actually, the
categorize the
stress
stress in two
management is
parts. That is personal stress and professional stress. What I
yeah,
think that personal stress is very dangerous to us, because it is only on mind. Whoever whoever facing this, so we can release, or we can cure this type of stress, like busy with someone who loved ones, who are loved ones, and make time for the hobbies, and talk about your problems, what problems you are facing, due to which you are in anxiety or stress, or try to take a good sleep, that can be the cure for the stress.
yeah.
I would
yeah,
like to one
yeah,
more point that
exactly.
actually at workplace, the most of the people are facing this stress management because due to the procrastination. So that how can we manage the stress is like we should not delay the things, and we should prioritize the things so that which things should be done first, so that the stress we should not feel any stress at the workplace.
Yeah, Fred. And
Yes, we
I
should try
want
to
to
be.
add one more point, that if you are stress in professional lives, then we can work there from with more humors, so that we can do our work more efficiently with less pressures.
Yeah, creating a good environment for work.
Yeah, I have a
Yeah,
one
yeah, yeah,
more.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
I have a one more point. स्ट्रेस मैनेजमेंट के लिए है कि आप ज्यादा ज्यादा डीपली थिंक नहीं करना चाहिए. अगर हमें ज्यादा ओवर डीपली थिंक कर रहे हैं तो एक टाइम में स्ट्रेस जनरेट होता है. ऊपर से अपने आप को एक नॉर्मल रखना चाहिए, नहीं कि मैं ही सब कुछ कर सकता
Yeah,
हूँ.
exactly.
अगर आपके माइंड में डेवलप हो गया कि मैं ही सब कुछ कर सकता हूँ, मेरे अलावा नहीं हो सकता, तो आपका एक टर्म पे ज्यादा एक्सपेक्टेशन
Yeah,
के कारण स्ट्रेस
yeah,
जनरेट हो
yeah,
सकता है.
yeah, yeah.
Yes,
So we need better
attitude
coordination.
matters here.
Yeah, it means that we should take work not as personally, we should take work as professionally, that
Yeah,
will
yeah,
work
yeah.
and will succeed. Yeah,
And also try to
We can
create a
also
good
add that
environment and cooperative environment in work. That is why
yeah,
we'll have light pressure on us.
And
we can
always
also
try
add
to live in
that
a
like our
positive
skills
quality
should be
environment.
yeah.
capabilities
या
to
पॉजिटिव
improve, like
इन्वायरमेंट होना चाहिए, लेकिन मुझे लगता है कि अगर नेचर से बेटर कोई पॉजिटिव इन्वायरमेंट नहीं है। हमें प्लांट और ऐसा जगह घूमना चाहिए कभी कभी जहां सिर्फ प्लांट हो, लेस मैन पावर दिखाई दे, जैसा स्टेशन से दूर ही होना चाहिए। या हमें टेम्पल भी जाना चाहिए, जैसे जो भी धर्म से लोग बिलोंग करते हैं उसको हमेसा प्रॉपर जाने से वहां शांति और रिलैक्स फील होता है। मुझे
I
लगता
agree
है कि
with you.
उस situation में-
Yeah.
Nowadays, offices even are having so much of going towards sustainability that they are having so much of
Yeah.
greenery inside their office.
Yeah.
They are
Yeah.
having, games inside their office so that people can go and relax. They're having cafes. So all these are to promote a healthy work environment and reduce stress.
Yeah, these problems are also in IT sector company. They are working like 8 hours just sitting on the chairs. They also create stresses. Yeah, for that places there is also need. Yeah, exactly.
That type of person should do the exercise. All these things can cure easily if they are doing exercise and yogas for the jobs person.
फ्रेंड्स, अब हम लोग को टॉपिक ये होना चाहिए कि इफेक्ट इसका क्या हो सकता है। अगर स्ट्रेस जनरेट होगा तो हमें इफेक्ट क्या है। मैं इसमें
हमें
कुछ पॉइंट ऐड करना
और
चाहूंगा।
हमें ये भी देखना चाहिए कि इसमें जो सिम्टम्स है किसी पर्सन के, कि वो कैसे कैटेगराइज किया जा सकता है कि कोई अगर स्ट्रेस में है या नहीं है।
हाँ, पहले इफेक्ट हम लोग देखते हैं, उसके बाद इस पॉइंट पे जाते हैं। इफेक्ट अगर हमें स्ट्रेस जनरेट हो रहा तो एक है कि हम हेल्थ से दूर हो जाएंगे, हम सीक हो सकते हैं, बीमार हो सकते हैं। जो हमारा सबसे फर्स्ट पर्पस होना चाहिए कि अपने हेल्थ को केयर करना चाहिए। सेकंड पॉइंट यह है कि हम कंसंट्रेट नहीं कर पाएंगे प्रॉपर। अगर कोई काम कर रहे हैं, अगर आपके अंदर स्ट्रेस जनरेट हो गया तो आप कोई काम को कंसंट्रेट होकर नहीं कर रहे हैं। थर्ड की ब्लड प्रेशर हाई हो सकता है, आप किसी को बेवजह डांट सकते हैं। फिफ्थ पॉइंट का आपका वेट इंक्रीज होने लगेगा। अगर आपका सही टाइम पे सो नहीं रहे हैं, सही टाइम पे आप डाइट नहीं ले रहे हैं, तो आपका एक है कि वेट इंक्रीज होने लगेगा। और यह है कि अगर स्ट्रेस आपके माइंड में जनरेट होने लगा तो इसमें यह है कि आपका स्लीप प्रॉपर नहीं कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि आपको नींद भी आना बंद हो सकता है, बहुत कम नींद आ सकता है, जो आपका मेनली रूप से देखा जाए तो हेल्थ पे ही आपका नुकसान हो सकता है।
We should also
even
discuss
lack
about the
of
mental effects,
proficiency in work
psychological
also will lead to
effects.
stress management. Yeah, even lack of proficiency in work also will lead to stress management, so that we can work on like enhancing our skills in the work, enhancing our knowledge, so that we can complete our work. Yeah.
And friends, I want to add one more point, so that in our today's life, we are using some more electronic gadgets till the last night, approx 2 to 3 p.m. and we are getting later in the early morning. So this is also one of the major facts that creates us stresses, because if we are not taking a healthy sleeps and in the next day if we are doing all the works that those works are fully stressed and not feeling well.
Yeah, definitely.
So
If we are using the electronic
take a leave of
gadgets,
that.
because
So
of the
we
radiation, we're
should-
experiencing more stress. So in that case, we
Yeah.
just have to allot a time, like only for
Yeah.
a certain amount of time, I'll be spending my time on social media, so that in
Yeah.
this way we can balance between our professional and personal life as well,
Yeah,
so that we
exactly,
can
exactly.
ultimately reduce the stress.
Not
we should-
addicted social media.
We should try to reduce
Not
our screen
too
time
much.
as much as possible.
Not too much
Yeah.
addicted social media.
It affects our eyes, it gives us mental as well as physical stress. So
Yeah,
reduced
exactly.
screen time is also a big thing.
जैसे कि मैंने एक बोला कि सिम्टम्स अगर अपन देखें पहले ही, जैसे क्योर करने से पहले अगर सिम्टम देख लें तो वो जो सब चीजें बाद में करने की जरूरत है वो अपन पहले कर सकते हैं। प्रिवेंशन इज बेटर देन क्योर।
Yeah, friends, but I think, friends, that symptoms comes when we are lots gets stressed. Like if you are stressing from 10 days, 20 days, then it comes on our faces. But generally, if you are facing stresses for 1 to 2 hours, then it stresses not comes on our faces. That may not be mitigated by. So we have to take steps by personally, so that we can judge ourselves and try to mitigate this.
For that, we need
Because-
to have awareness about how to deal with stress, to handle regular situations in these daily situations.
Yes, I agree with you.
स्ट्रेस रिड्यूस करने का मुझे ये भी लगता है कि हम प्रॉपर अपना जो बेस्ट फ्रेंड है उससे टॉक करना चाहिए। मे भी हम छोटी बात ऐसी बात के लिए ज्यादा स्ट्रेस ले रहे हैं जो लेना नहीं चाहिए। इसलिए
Yeah, yeah,
पॉजिटिव पर्सन
exactly.
से रेगुलर मिलना चाहिए जो आपको
Yeah.
सही गाइडलाइन करे।
Yeah, which are more closer to me.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Always
So,
talk to someone
from
who are
childhood, I
your
think
loved
these
ones.
subjects, this must be included in the subjects as well from the childhood. As a child,
Yeah.
since the child, he has been seeing competition, he has been under so much pressure, so he must be taught regarding these subjects as well, how to handle stress. I think this must be a part of curriculum.
Yeah, even in colleges also there should be one mentor like who will be teaching about the stress management, because lots of students are
Yeah, for
like
that counselor is, I think, there.
yeah,
Health
counselor
counselor
doctors
is
should,
present.
yeah.
आई थिंक
क्या-
मुझे लगता है कि हर कॉलेज या कॉलेज हो या स्कूल हो या कंपनी हो, हर जगह योगा के लिए प्रोवाइडेड रहता है, लेकिन हम लोग क्या करते हैं वहां पे जाते नहीं है। योगा एक बेस्ट टेक्निक है जिसके कारण हम स्ट्रेस को रिलीज कर सकते हैं।
Reduce, yeah.
या इसके लिए तो आप स्पेशल कोई डॉक्टर ऐसा नहीं हो सकता, लेकिन योगा कुछ एक्सरसाइज है जिससे कंट्रोल कर सकते हैं। बेस्ट योगा है जो
Yes,
Yeah,
I
also
totally agree with
exactly.
you, Ajit Kumar. Yoga is the best
should
cure
talk-
to reduce the stress.
We should talk more about the symptoms, friends.
Yes. Like अगर किसी का मूड स्विफ्ट जल्दी होता है कि मान लीजिए कोई अचानक से अपना मूड चेंज कर लेता है, कभी हैप्पीनेस है तो कभी गुस्से में है, that may be a symptom of the stress.
Yeah, depression maybe also say about depression.
Yeah, depression is the very end stage of this
Yeah.
The last stage, I think.
Not a last stage, but it can be happening starting
Yeah,
also.
but for a long term, if you're not considering
Yeah,
that you are under
yeah.
being stressed and you're not doing
Yeah.
anything to improve it, I think it will lead to some way there.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
depression generally occurs only when we are keeping our things within ourselves. So in that case, we have to share about our stress to our friends or family members or maybe our co-workers also. So only if we share our stress, then we can know about what are the solutions which we can look upon. So in that case, like we have to share so that we'll be getting the solution, and then we can find a way on how to come out of this depression.
Yes, for
Yeah,
that we need to be
exactly.
vocal. We need to have a good, good friend circle,
Yeah.
which are not toxic, which are,
Mhm.
we have supportive family members. These are must for this.
या मुझे
Yeah,
एक और फैक्टर लगता है जो स्ट्रेस को कहीं ना कहीं जनरेट कर देता है, वो है मनी प्रॉब्लम। या मनी बहुत ज्यादा पैसा भी होना एक प्रॉब्लम आ जाती है, या बहुत कम पैसा हो, किसी के पास रिक्वायरमेंट पूरा नहीं हो रहा है, तो भी मुझे लगता है स्ट्रेस कहीं ना कहीं जनरेट हो जाता है, क्योंकि फैमिली से उस पे वो रिक्वायरमेंट, फैमिली का रिक्वायरमेंट होता है कि मुझे ये जरूरत है, और वो हम फुलफिल नहीं करते तो अपने आप को वीक समझने लगते हैं कि मैं कुछ भी नहीं कर रहा हूँ फैमिली के लिए। तो मुझे लगता है वो भी एक स्ट्रेस को जनरेट कर देता है।
Yeah, friends, it also depends on
Even
the
lack of balance between professional life and personal life will also
Yeah.
lead to stress.
Education is also affected, like employment. If someone is studying year by year and not getting a job, it also create a stress on the
friends,
mind of a student.
Friends, in my points of view, I think a stressor depends on a person to person. That if we are students and we are seeking to jobs and we are not getting jobs, then related to that we are stressed. And like a person who is our just like as a father, he is serving me, and if he is not capable to financially support too much us, then he
Yes,
also
yes.
get us a stress
Yes.
related to financial. And someone is our adult person like our grandfathers, they are stressed due to their our physical problems and like a lot of problems that he is facing. So it
Right,
vary
so-
from person to person.
Yeah, so age can be divided on the basis of age as well, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
For like students, it is different cause. For adults, it
Yeah.
is different responsibilities, and for older people as
Yeah.
well.
Older people, it's different.
Yeah.
क्या सही पॉइंट है कि एज पे डिपेंड करता है, बिकॉज अगर हमारी एज की है तो हमें जॉब का माइंड में चलता है, मनी के लिए, पैसे के लिए लग रहता है। लेकिन अगर मेरे ग्रैंडफादर हैं, दादाजी हैं, तो उनका प्रॉब्लम अलग होगा। उस एज में उसी अकॉर्डिंग से सोच कर स्ट्रेस उनका जनरेट होगा, लेकिन उनका स्ट्रेस मेरे स्ट्रेस में बहुत अंतर हो सकता है।
Yeah.
So I think we can conclude now.
Yes.
Please go ahead.
Okay, friends. Now we have healthy discussions. and I'm glad to conclude the discussions. Friends, as we were divided on the topics, but we could reach a consensus. Friends, we have divided the stress like in two parts. One is also physical and mental, and it also depends on the age related. That if you are young and we are seeking to jobs, then stress is different. And our fathers here just earning money and his jobs security, and he's also facing different problems. Our adults, he is also facing different problems. So on the basis of that, friends, we for reducing our physical stress, we can do exercise. We can get up early in the morning, and we should mitigate our
Hello. Kundan, your voice is not.
His connection is
The
low.
video is
I think
paused.
network
Yeah.
Okay. So let Kundan rejoin and conclude. By the time I give you the marks first, each one of you. And let me tell, you have given good points, all of you, and as a group you have participated nicely. सब लोगों ने बात किया और अपना point सब लोगों ने रखा. And though I'm giving you more time for discussion for practice, वहाँ पे कम time मिलेगा. You will get less time over there, not this much of time. So make it sure that whatever point you have, you speak those points. And there you will not face much problem. Students are not speaking. Out of 7-8 students, 2-3 will not even speak. They will not even talk, and they will be eliminated straightforward. So the rest will be talking, and your competition is with them only. But this stress management is a really good topic, and I've sent you some videos also. You can see that. So I'll give 7.5 marks, means you are ready to go for these talks, and you can do good. So Hamad, I'll give you 7.6. Hamad has given participated nicely. Especially introduction part, he give very nice. He said, let's divide stress management into a couple of verticals. He said, let's first define, friends, what is stress. So what is stress? And that is the first thing you have to define. Then what are the causes of the stress, and harmful aspect? What are the harmful aspect, and how to manage it, and how to reduce it? I think this is the verticals in which he divided. So any particular topic which is given to you, there are certain tricks in the introduction. Tricks are define the topic itself, say something about the topic which you are aware, and then agree or disagree with the statement. So this topic was not related to agreeing or disagreeing. This was defining the topic. And then various verticals of that topic, कि है क्या stress, क्यों होता है stress, why it is there, and how to cope up with the stress. So friends, and most of you have talked on one vertical or the other that way. Then Ajit, I'll give you 7.1. So Ajit started the discussion with the how to control it. That vertical he started. He said, okay, sleep should be proper, diet should be proper, exercise should be done. Let's divide entire work into a couple of things, and we should go to some religious place for soothing ourselves. Better food, nutrient we should have. Share our work, don't overthink. So these all points were given by Ajit. They were valid points, and these all points were like how to cope up with the stress. So one of the verticals. Then Niveta, I give you 7.3. Niveta said, what are the reasons? Internal and external, she divided that. Okay, what are the reasons of the stress? Are internal, maybe because of the human own personality. Some people overthink, compare themselves with other. They have the attitude of that. Some people don't even bother. So whenever somebody is in the stress, simple thing you say, please don't overthink. Don't overthink. Don't generalize the things. Because what is overthinking is, what if I don't pass? You have not even faced the interview. What if I don't pass? That is called overthinking or generalizing. What if I don't do this? This is happening to him. This can happen to me also. Overthinking. And then comparison. Oh, my friend is in the job for the last 2 years and I'm unemployed. Comparison. So comparison, overthinking, false thinking, those over things actually lead you to internally. Your attitude is very, very important thing. So attitude is a very big term. In psychology, attitude is a big chapter. Actually, attitude has different different kind of parameters. So the different aspect of attitudes are there. So attitude is to be changed. So it is said that you need not to change the world, just change your perception, change your attitude, and the world will change. for you. So that is internal factor. External factors are environment. I mean, your ecosystem. Yes, that also is stressful sometimes. So, like when you are doing, let's say PhD, or when you are doing masters, your guide is creating trouble for you. He's threatening you, pressurizing you. That is external environment, maybe. Or sometimes parents, you are in the family where father is drinking a lot. Environment, external environment. So those kind of things lead to the stress. Meditation and yoga, she said, can be the exercises for coping of the stress. So that is how she participated. Kundan also divided into physical and mental stress. Physical stress maybe because of the health, sleep, exercise, lack of that is the physical, and mental is work related pressure, office work. So he said, okay, how to handle it is listen music, watch comedy movie, be humorous, socialize yourself with others. You should have good socialization, that is introvert people, they tend to get more stress, and extrovert people who are socializing with others and all, they may cope up with that. So that is the point. So Kundan, I'll give you 7.2 marks. Narendra, I'll give you 6.8. So Narendra, you need to speak more, though you are talking good points. You divided it in personal and professional fronts. So we should live in a positive environment, positivity around us, exercise should be done, yoga should be done, environment is very important. Symptoms, we should talk about, you said, and you started discussing the symptoms also. How do you know somebody is in the stress? So what are those symptoms? Narendra talked about that. And Manoj, I'll give you 6.6. Manoj, you participated the least. You need to participate more. And I always say that if you're not visible, it is very difficult for me to give the feedback. Why? Because I can't see your gesture, posture, participation, that things I can't see. But I'm happy that most of you have participated nicely, and maybe in this group most of you will pass. So certainly Kundan, Niveta, Ajit, Hamad in the green zone they are, and Narendra and Manoj are in the yellow zone, not red, yellow zone. That means depends upon the person and his perception, he may throw you inside. So that is how this entire exercise was. So if you talk, very good point, let me tell you what happens to the observer. If you guys participate very nicely, observer has a feel good factor for the group. He is happy with the group that, okay, these guys are giving good points. And in that, the yellow benches will get into the green side because he is happy. Red, obviously red is in the red because he cannot be taken to the green side. So he will reject the red people because they don't speak or they make some mistakes and all, but others he will push through and go for it. So try to maintain the decorum in the group, especially in group task, and if you do that, then certainly you will be going in that group. And whatever topics you are discussing, make a copy, keep a copy, and keep writing those things. And also many of your friends are providing you the topics what are being discussed nowadays in IOCL. If you guys want me to discuss on particular topic, you drop the message in the common group or maybe to my personal group. Like stress management, I just found that some topic it was there in IOCL yesterday, so I just had it, and they tend to repeat. Like stress management is one topic, so depression is the another topic now. So depression also, how to face depression, COVID related depression, life related depression, depression among youngsters, so causes of depression. So depression, stress, these are the topics, so we can think on those lines, and answers are more or less the same, participation is same. So ऐसा कोई topic अगर आपको लगता है he is giving, tell me and I'll discuss that topic with all of you, or maybe I'll send you the relevant content for study. So all from my side, anything you want to ask or tell?
Yes, sir. Sir, during the discussion, sir, we have a good discussions, but sir, in the last, we are not capable to make a good conclusion, sir. By sir, including all the points, sir, there is I am facing problems, sir. That how I take all the points consecutively and arrange them in a good manner, so there is a good conclusion, sir. There is some problems I'm facing, sir.
Actually, conclusion is all about how they are discussing. Like in the introduction, Hamad divided it. What is the stress? So conclusion should be that we had a really good discussion. So we discussed this entire topic into couple of categories, couple of verticals. Some of the members discussed why stress is there. They classified the stress in different categories like internal, external, personal, professional, something like that. And then some members discussed about how to cope up with, manage with the stress. And the topic was stress management. That means that vertical was to be focused, stress management. So in the stress management, many good points, many members have provided very good points, and the points include taking care of your health, taking care of your thinking, changing your environment, and doing some kind of coping strategies, some kind of exercises, meditation. So jo bhi discussion, whatever discussion is going on, if you have decided to conclude, which is easiest to do, then you should keep on writing. The best thing is you have pen and paper in your hand, and when you sit in the boardroom, many students say, sir, if you are writing, how shall we participate? You need to learn this. Actually, in the meetings, that is what happens. In the meetings, you are simultaneously talking to others and making the notes also. That practice you have to develop, and write one word. Like somebody said, okay, yoga and exercise, yoga and meditation. You just write yoga and meditation, something like that. And later on in the conclusion, you include that yoga and meditation. And when you conclude, you can always refer what you have seen. So to answer your question, the person who will conclude nicely will be the person who is throughout the GD very meticulously noting down the things what are being discussed. And that way you will also be concentrating in the discussion, and you will be participating also in the discussion. So everyone has given very good points. In fact, I must say. So you can jot down and you can participate that way. Any other question?
Yes, sir. So what we need to carry in the GD room to note down things?
No, they provide
Copy
you. No,
or a pad?
they provide you there inside.
Okay, sir.
They provide you inside. In fact, Hamad, some students who have gone for GD and all, they're sharing their this thing. So you ask them also, how is the situation there?
Okay, sir.
These kind of the things they will tell you, that is paper and pen provided in the GD inside. So you need not to take anything with you. They provide you everything.
Okay,
सर आई हैव वन डाउट. मैं इंग्लिश भी अच्छा बोल सकता हूँ, लेकिन मुझे लगता है कि मैं हिंदी और बेटर तरीका से किसी को समझा सकता हूँ, तो मैंने हिंदी में ही यूज बोला, जबकि मोस्टली फ्रेंड इंग्लिश का ही यूज किया. तो इसका इफेक्ट क्या हो सकता है अगर आप हिंदी बोल रहे हैं?
बोल सकते हैं, आप दोनों ही बोल सकते हैं. आप हिंदी भी बोलिए, इंग्लिश भी बोलिए, नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम. यूज बोथ द लैंग्वेजेस.
अगर
I think Niveta does not know Hindi. Niveta, you know Hindi?
No, sir, I don't understand.
So like if Niveta is talking something and you have to speak with Niveta, you speak in English. That way you can do.
So for that we need to observe there.
Huh?
So for that we need to observe there. Na, ki
Yes,
if someone is only speaking in
if
English.
somebody is speaking in English and next is you are cutting her. You are taking her talk further. Take it in English. Or it's always good, if you, it is a discussion, and one thing is missing in all of you is like you're talking, you're not discussing. Talking and discussion, there's a difference. Discussion is, okay, Niveta, you have given a very good point. What do you think that is a discussion one-to-one. But you guys are only speaking. Each one is telling his own point. You are not one-to-one talking with others. Like you have to refer to someone, right? Okay, Narendra, this is a really good point. Narendra, you talked about the symptoms. So can you elaborate further on what do you mean by symptoms? How can we know what symptom is there, Narendra? So that is called discussion. I'm talking to him. Are you guys talking to others? Actually not. You are speaking. You're just giving your own points. Somehow I give my point and my knowledge and I get marks. But listening ka marks milta hai and talking, speaking ka marks milta hai, discussion ka.
Yes, important point.
Right? Done?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Chalo, I take leave of you now. Yes, Niveta, you have something?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
No, sir.
Okay.